Good morning. It's 4:38 a.m. Thursday, February 19th, 2026. So it's a couple days after that annular Ring of Fire solar eclipse, and also a couple days after the beginning of the fire horse season. And it has already been eventful. It's been really hard. For the last few days, I've been dealing with excruciating pain. But yesterday, especially, when I woke up yesterday, I had been in pain all night long, so I didn't sleep very well. It was hard for me to sleep because the pain kept breaking through my sleep and waking me up. And when I did finally start to wake up, the pain was so intense. I experienced a wave of pain that was more intense than anything that I had ever felt before in my life. Like, it was way more intense than anything that I had ever felt before in my life. And that's scary because I've experienced some very intense pain. There was a wave that felt like it went on for about, 7 or 8 minutes, maybe. And it was so extreme that I could just hear like this wave, this pulsing wave. And it was hurting so bad till I just could not open my eyes. I couldn't open my eyes, but I could hear this roaring undulation around me. And I did the best I could to just breathe through it. I was trying not to hyperventilate out of control, but it was all I could do. And I did a good job just controlling the breathing. And I was just focusing on Jehovah and Jesus to get me through that. And I got through it. But it was hard. Very hard. And so I'm grateful to be here. Got the pain under control. And that's good. So today is Thursday, February 19th. For the last few years that I've been really keeping track, February 19th has been an extremely powerful and extremely important day. We've got 2 for February, and then we've got 19. And that is a number that it indicates that there's a lot of authority there. There's a lot of power and authority that someone holds, and it carries a warning against the abuses of those powers. Because there's that temptation when someone has so much power to abuse it. And especially dealing with politics, we've been seeing so much abuse of power and positions of authority over the most recent years. Right now, we're seeing it. And there's a lot about to happen. A lot about to happen. Especially knowing that we are now in a 10-year, 2026 we wrapped up the 9 year already, which stood for the ending of these long-standing cycles of abuse. And you can definitely see and feel this massive unraveling of these global narcissistic control systems right now. We can see it. We can feel it. It's like the big dominoes at the top. Something really big had to happen to trigger them to fall. And we can see that it all started occurring around this ring of fire eclipse. The sun has already been revving up ahead of this eclipse. And so it was foretold that there would be an electrifying event, a sudden electrifying event that would occur. And I would say that what's happening with the sun right now is an unprecedented electrifying event. And it did kick off a lot. It kicked off a reckoning, a massive reckoning right now. It triggered the falling of these power structures at the top. There's been some wild things happening right now, things that we never thought that we would see. And there was so much force at the top, something big and forceful. Something big had to happen to knock down the big dominoes at the top. And now we can see the dominoes falling one by one, faster and faster, all the way down the fractal of reality. Just the major fallout and these scandals, the Epstein scandals. And now we're seeing just how far-reaching it is all over the world, in other governments, and in big businesses all over the world, and in the school system, and in religions. And we're even starting to see how it's been affecting us personally in our personal lives. It's so far-reaching. There's something very, very big that's about to happen. There's something very, very big about to happen within the next day or two, especially. It's something that's going to reset everything. Wow. And you heard that thing fall in the background. That was one of the cats knocking something over right on time. This is Jehovah keeping his promises.